O positive, the original human blueprint, before borders, before cities, before agriculture or permanent shelter. Humanity survived, and almost all of us survived with the same blood flowing through our veins. Type O positive. This isn't just the most common blood type today, carried by nearly 40% of the world's population. It's the starting code of humanity, the genetic foundation passed down from our earliest hunter-gatherer ancestors, and its power isn't rarity. Its usefulness: step into any emergency room on Earth, and O positive instantly becomes the most valuable player. It can be safely transfused into anyone with a positive Rh factor. A positive, B positive, AB positive, and of course, other O positives. That's the majority of humanity. Blood banks don't just prefer O positive, they rely on it. Entire emergency systems quietly depend on a constant flow of this biological workhorse. But evolution never gives without taking something back. Here's the first surprise. People with type O appear to have natural protection for the brain. Study after study links O blood to a lower risk of cognitive decline, dementia, and Alzheimer's disease as we age. Your blood may literally be slowing mental decay, but there's a cost. Type O leaves a critical weakness exposed. It allows Helicobacter pylori, one of humanity's most persistent bacteria, to attach far more easily to the stomach lining. This microbe is the leading cause of painful stomach ulcers. And for type O, it finds an open door written directly into the cells. And that's not the only trade-off. Type O blood also clots less aggressively. Lower levels of key clotting factors dramatically reduce the risk of heart attacks and dangerous blood clots. Fantastic for long-term heart health. Potentially deadly in severe trauma, where uncontrolled bleeding can become impossible to stop. The survivor's blood saved humanity, but it never promised safety. A positive, the blood of builders. If O positive belongs to the survivor, A positive belongs to the settler. This is the second most common blood type on Earth, present in about 30% of people. And it didn't evolve on open plains. It emerged inside the first permanent villages. This is the blood of the agricultural revolution. When humans stopped chasing food and started growing it, everything changed: diet, disease exposure, immune pressure, and blood adapted. The A antigen likely evolved as an immune upgrade, better suited for crowded communities where infections spread fast. Medically, A positive is dependable and widely available. People with this type can receive blood from both A positive and O positive donors, giving them flexibility during emergencies. But that same A antigen comes with a darker side. It makes blood cells stickier. This significantly raises the risk of blood clots, strokes, and heart disease compared to type O. And then there's stress. People with type A are biologically wired to produce more cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. In ancient settlements, constant alertness meant survival. In the modern world, it means exhaustion, deadlines, traffic, notifications that never stop. For type A, stress doesn't just feel worse. It hits harder at a cellular level. A biological echo from a world that demanded constant vigilance. This is the blood of farmers and city dwellers, adaptive, resilient, and permanently marked by civilization's pressure. B positive, the nomad signature. While O and A dominate the globe, B positive tells a different story. Only about 10% of people carry it. This isn't the blood of the first human or the first farmer. It's the blood of the nomad. Its highest concentrations appear across Central Asia and the Middle East, regions shaped by migration, movement, and survival on the road. This blood is a genetic passport stamped by ancient journeys. Constant movement forged a different immune strategy. Instead of broad defenses like type O, B developed specialized weapons. The B antigen is linked to stronger resistance against certain aggressive bacterial infections that devastated ancient populations. But specialization creates blind spots. That finely tuned immune system can overreact, increasing susceptibility to chronic inflammation and autoimmune disorders. Sometimes, the body fights too hard. Even metabolism carries the mark of the past. Evidence suggests type B processes fats and carbohydrates differently, a legacy of diets heavy in meat and fermented dairy common to pastoral nomads. That ancient engine doesn't always perform well on modern processed foods, packed with sugar. In hospitals, B positive has moderate compatibility. But because it's less common, blood banks constantly struggle to keep enough supply. This is the blood of people who never stayed still, bodies designed for horizons that kept moving. AB positive. The modern paradox. So what happens when the blood of builders mixes with the blood of wanderers? You get AB positive, the rarest positive blood type on Earth. It's the newest, the most complex, and, biologically speaking, it almost shouldn't exist. AB positive emerged from relatively recent mixing between A and B populations. Its defining feature is a medical superpower, because AB positive carries both A and B antigens. The immune system recognizes all other blood types as safe. This makes AB positive the universal recipient in a life or death emergency. They can receive red blood cells from anyone, A, B, AB, O, positive or negative. No rejection. No hesitation. But complexity comes at a price. That overly accepting immune system can be too tolerant. AB types are more vulnerable to certain bacterial infections, including E. coli and salmonella. The gates are left too open. Even more concerning, large studies can just cholera and norovirus. But the greatest danger lies in reproduction, that if an O-negative mother carries an Rh-positive baby, her immune system can mistake the child's blood for a threat. Her body may produce antibodies that attack and destroy her own baby's red blood cells. It's the blood of the ultimate savior, a universal gift to humanity, but one that carries profound personal risk. A negative, the fragile builder. This is the blood of scarcity. A negative is one of the rarest blood types on Earth, found in less than 2% of the global population. It carries the A antigen, the mark of early agricultural societies, but completely lacks the Rh factor endured, and the hidden strengths and vulnerabilities you carry every day, whether you're the universal donor or the universal recipient. You're part of an ancient, unbroken chain of survival. So, which of the 8 blood types do you have? Drop it in the comments and tell me the one thing from this video that surprised you most. If you love uncovering the hidden codes written into human biology, this is what we do every week. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a deep dive. And before you go, check out the video on the hidden advantages of every eye color. It's on screen right now, and it might completely change how you see the human eye. Thanks for watching.